Welcome to Crypto Minutes, your daily cryptocurrency news for March 6, 2019. We source a minimum of 5 of the best trending articles of the day, from popular news aggregator CryptoPanic.com. Timestamps and the original articles can be found in the description links below.
Lightning Dev explains why Bitcoin is poised to become the global currency. When the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto first released Bitcoin to the public, his goal was to remove the power governments and banks had over people's money, and put the power back into the hands of the user. Since then, Bitcoin has taken on a life of its own, showing far more potential than even Nakamoto initially realized. The first ever cryptocurrency is disrupting the financial world. The technology sector is predicted to reach a value of $100,000 up to millions, and is being pitched by top entrepreneurs as eventually becoming the world's global currency. After reflecting upon a recent trip to China, one Lightning developer saw firsthand the cryptocurrency's potential on a global scale and is sharing his experience with the world. Bitcoin as a global currency, crossing borders and breaking barriers. Jack Mallers is a developer for Zap, a Lightning Network-based wallet solution for desktop and soon-to-be iOS. The Lightning dev recently returned from a trip to China to promote his services. There, he discussed all things Bitcoin, Lightning, Zap, and what the future may look like. Mallers concludes that although there are vast cultural differences between us all, such as having different views, hobbies, and even speaking different languages, the language of Bitcoin is global. Bitcoin's code is at its core mathematics, which is yet another universal language. In addition to overcoming all language barriers, the leading crypto by market cap is unaffected by government restrictions, public shaming, social attacks, and corporate enemies. It has been outright banned in some countries, and has had its name dragged through the mud by finance magnates, banking executives, and politicians alike, yet it still lives on strong. Because Bitcoin is decentralized and encrypted, it is free from any restrictions, government, distance, or otherwise. The technology can be used to facilitate cross-border transactions, or can act as a mattress for those that don't trust banks or governments with their money. The effect is none more pronounced than in countries with struggling economies, such as Venezuela. Their Bitcoinomically strapped citizens enjoy some of the same basic freedoms the average global citizen is afforded. Without the cryptocurrency, these citizens would only be bound to the government's control over the native fiat currency, the bolivar. Is Lightning Network the key to Bitcoin becoming a global currency? During the peak of the last bull run, Bitcoin transactions swelled and the network became congested. The exorbitant fees and slow transactions proved that the cryptocurrency wasn't yet ready for public consumption at a grand scale, and certainly not at the scale necessary for it to become a global currency. But the second-layer technology that Jack Mallers works to further develop might be the key to unlocking all of Bitcoin's potential as a global currency. Lightning Network aims to speed up Bitcoin transactions and reduce fees. SegWit has already had a dramatic impact on transaction fees and speeds, and Lightning will only help further. Related reading: Twitter CEO is buying $10,000 in Bitcoin each week. Why is he so optimistic? Bitcoin bull Jack Dorsey is among the top entrepreneurs that have claimed the first ever cryptocurrency could eventually become the world's global currency, and has recently become more involved in the Lightning Network in order to help Bitcoin along its journey to the top. The Twitter and Square CEO recently took the Lightning Torch, an ongoing transaction experiment, and has even begun running his own Lightning Network node in a show of support. The outspoken Bitcoin maximalist said that adding Lightning Network to his Square Cash app isn't a matter of if, but when, and is also in support of Lightning-based Bitcoin tipping coming to Twitter. The more steps major companies in the public eye, like the ones Dorsey operates, can support Bitcoin, the sooner the leading crypto will be on its way to becoming the world's first global currency. Mercury FX fires up Ripple's xRapid, sends first XRP-powered payment to the Philippines. Mercury FX, a global currency exchange provider with offices in London, Hong Kong and Cape Town, says its new xRapid payment corridor to the Philippines is up and running. The first payment using xRapid was just completed on behalf of a client in the UK who needed to send money across the world to pay for his honeymoon. Mercury FX says it plans to open up as many as 10 new payment corridors using Ripple's XRP-based xRapid by the middle of this year, including routes to Canada and the Middle East. In January, Mercury FX revealed the details of its largest xRapid commercial payment to date, saying it used xRapid to send a payment of $4,574 from the UK to Mexico. The payment executed in a matter of seconds, compared to the 31 hours it would normally take on traditional payment rails. The lower fees saved the company a total of $102. At Ripple Regionals 2019 in London, Mercury FX CEO Alistair Constance said the company sees xRapid as an effective alternative to SWIFT. "We did our first live commercial payments a couple of weeks ago. So we are now making payments for a UK corporate to Mexico to import Mexican food. And they are moving a lot faster than payments would go through SWIFT, at a much lower cost. So when you're looking at high-volume payments for companies involved in import, export or remittances or whatever the case may be, when you start to look at the economics of how they stack in favor of a Ripple payment over xRapid, perhaps over SWIFT, the numbers are actually quite eye-watering. BAKKT, the New York Stock Exchange's NYSE forthcoming cryptocurrency trading platform, will, in fact, feature Starbucks payments for users. This is according to an anonymous source familiar with a deal between BAKKT and its early-stage partner, which will see the latter accept the service in payment for its in-store products. The source was speaking to cryptocurrency news publication The Block, and the information was subsequently confirmed by the publication's founder, Mike Dudas, on social media. There's high value from having a brand of this level, the source commented about the implementation of BAKKT in Starbucks stores. At the time BAKKT first became public knowledge in August 2018, the coffee giant caused a stir as a major ally of the project, which also has backing from Microsoft. Shortly afterward, however, Starbucks denied any suggestions that Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency payments could become a reality for customers. It is important to clarify that we are not accepting digital assets at Starbucks. Rather, the exchange will convert digital assets like Bitcoin into US dollars, which can be used at Starbucks, a spokesperson told Vice. Industry in waiting. A form of that arrangement now looks set to become reality, with Starbucks reportedly receiving a disproportionately high equity reward in return for its continued adoption pledge. The news marks a boon for BAKKT supporters, who have waited through several delays for the platform to launch as executives attempt to iron out regulatory kinks. As Bitcoinist reported, a vague debut deadline revolves around the first half of 2019, having originally been planned for late last year, then for late January. BAKKT's first product will be physically delivered Bitcoin futures contracts, a tool which has begun seeing a turnaround as of the latter part of February. CME Group, one of the first providers of Bitcoin futures, nonetheless remains hawkish on the future, arguing that government involvement is key to long-term success of cryptocurrency products. One of the most talked about cryptocurrencies that has continuously been present during the long and brutal bear market with updates and developments is Tron, TRX, the 10th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. While other cryptocurrencies have seemingly dropped off the map in terms of developments and improvements, Tron, TRX, has been holding strong, maintaining their position among the top 10 coins and increasing their dApp development activity significantly. Tron, TRX, now has 2 million users. Apart from an increase in dApp activity on the Tron blockchain, the number of user accounts has also increased exponentially. The hyped cryptocurrency project now has 2 million mainnet accounts, which took only 249 days from the launch of Tron's mainnet. Highlighting this achievement was Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, TRX, who pointed out that it took just 181 days to reach their first 1 million users and only 68 days to reach another 1 million, which is 3 times faster than the first 1 million user achievement. Sun shared his excitement of this major milestone over Twitter, where he asked his large following of over 915,000 followers how long it will take Tron to reach 3 million users. What's next for Tron, TRX? Last week, Tron underwent a major hard fork, leading to the launch of the Odyssey v3.5 upgrade, which added a number of sophisticated performance features to Tron's blockchain. Following the hard fork, the Odyssey upgrade will develop the OCN chain and support cross-chain interoperability, which will increase business transactions and dApp developments in the ecosystem. Therefore, we can expect to see further dApp developments and interoperability between Odyssey (OCN) and Tron (TRX). Apart from Tron's collaborations with Odyssey, Sun's BitTorrent token (BTT) will undergo its second airdrop to TRX holders on March 11. The airdrop will reward TRX holders with 990 million BTT at a ratio of approximately 1 TRX equals 0.01 BTT. Today's crypto market surge placed Bitcoin one step closer to clearing a key resistance hurdle. Source: Shutterstock. $6 billion crypto surge propels Bitcoin toward key hurdle. The cryptocurrency market surged by $6 billion on Tuesday, propelling Litecoin to a new yearly high and launching Bitcoin one step closer to a major hurdle it needs to cross before it can slay its historic bear market. As of the time of writing, the cryptocurrency market had a total valuation of $132.3 billion. Daily volume stood at more than $33 billion, a full $5 billion above where it was at this time on Monday. The crypto market cap gained $6 billion over the past 24 hours. In what seems to be a developing trend, the Bitcoin price did not lead the charge. Instead, two altcoins, first Binance Coin and later Litecoin, catalyzed the rally. Binance Coin, the utility token from the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, rose a staggering 17.84% to $13.40. Its $1.9 billion market cap places it just $150 million behind stablecoin giant Tether on the market cap charts. The Litecoin price helped power today's crypto market recovery. Source: Yahoo Finance. Hours later, the Litecoin price began to surge, rising more than 10% in a matter of minutes. For the day, the coin is up 13.86% to a present global average $52.93. At its peak, Litecoin reached $54.68, marking a new 2019 high. Bitcoin price moves closer to key $4,000 level. Bitcoin did see gains, of course, rising a solid 3.29% to clear the $3,830 level on Bitstamp and Coinbase. Its global average stood at $3,872, a full $168 above its previous day low according to Yahoo CryptoCompare. The Bitcoin price lagged the overall market but managed to cross $3,800 on all major crypto exchanges. However, its lagging performance relative to other large-cap assets caused it to lose market share. Bitcoin dominance stands at 51.7%, down from 52.4% on March 4. Will Bitcoin price retest major resistance level? It's not clear what triggered today's upward grind. Analysts searched for fundamental indicators, pointing to Litecoin's move toward increased privacy, as well as a high-profile partnership to allow K-pop fans to pay for concert tickets using LTC. However, both of those factors stem back into February and January, making it unlikely that either of them would spark such a dramatic rally nearly a week into March. There's also the report that Starbucks will accept Bitcoin, but that news is not as cut and dried as it initially appeared, nor would it explain why Bitcoin failed to lead the advance. More likely is that traders want to retest upside targets following Sunday's sell-off and subsequent consolidation. Bitcoin, for instance, traded as low as $3,670 on March and had shed $520 after it failed to clear resistance at $4,200 on February 23. It still has considerable breathing room before it would need grapple with that technical wall again, even after today's rally. On the off chance that it does manage to get there within the short term, the flagship cryptocurrency would still have a long way to escape its longest ever bear market. How far? According to analysts at crypto broker Bituta, Bitcoin must eclipse the $6,000 mark before the market officially turns bullish.
Thank you for listening to Crypto Minutes. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed the articles, please click like, share and subscribe or donate. See you tomorrow for more breaking news.